Chainsaw Man's back, everybody. I don't know how many weeks it's been. It could have been 7 weeks, could have been 3 weeks, could have been 1 week. It was probably 2 weeks. Maybe it was 1 week. But another shitty chapter here. We're back with chapter 135. I was going to make the joke.
What's the name? Go ahead. You got it almost.
Sentimental Drive. Didn't I already say that?
Nice.
I think EliteAri just said that before we were recording when we were deciding what we were going to record. I was going to make the joke about what Attack on Titan chapter was this, but I remembered that this is the one that actually has a corresponding Attack on Titan chapter, unlike Vinland Saga, which in the recent... Man, these intros are getting too self-referential and too meta, right? We can't be going on to that. If you want context for what I nearly just explained the context to, you got to go over and watch the latest Vinland Saga chapter review. And if you don't want to get spoiled, I nearly said the things we don't say. I nearly told them to kill themselves, EliteAri.
Oh, that's terrible.
We don't say that, and we don't stand by that, and we say video game yourself or something sometimes. I'm getting edgy, EliteAri. We don't like that. So 135, Sentimental Drive, Tatsuguchi Sugimoto or something. This fucking hack fraud, idiot moron. Speaking of hack fraud, idiot morons, EliteAri's here.
Hi everyone, I love Chainsaw Man. I love Tatsuki Fujimoto in chapter 135, Sentimental Drive. Great chapter.
Chapter 175, huh?
Is that what I said? I 135, so. Sorry. I don't know.
Did you like that I compare you to Tatsumi Fujimoto?
Yeah, he's my idol. He's the best mangaka of all time. His art is the greatest. I love it. I love EliteAri, one of the best fictional stories I've ever read in my life.
Haven't seen
Man's also pretty
overrated,
good.
Pretty shit if you ask me.
Cool.
You're supposed to enthusiastically tell me to read it. She has a phone or something.
No, you don't have
I read
to
like
read
the
it.
first 20 chapters or pages or something. You didn't read the other one, the look back one that references that Oasis song?
Not yet. No spoilers. I will read it this month.
Can you sing the Oasis song for us?
I don't know what an Oasis song is. I don't even... It's not ringing any bells, Kyle.
Don't look back in anger. That song. There's no way you haven't heard that. I started with the intro, not the chorus. All right. What's the chorus?
Go the chorus.
That one.
I have no idea. Okay, that's great.
There's no way you haven't heard this shit fucking song.
Someone please comment and type
it's not
the
a shit song. I actually like
that
that song. I like all the shitty popular Oasis song. Ever heard Wonderwall, EliteAri?
Kyle, I don't know anything about
music. There's no shot.
Like
He's doing the meme.
I'm sure I've heard it. I just don't know it.
Oh my god, Oasis was in an anime, EliteAri. You ever heard of Eden to the East?
Was it?
You ever heard of Eden to the East?
I've heard of it. I
feel like I've told you to watch that, and I've flexed that I've watched it. They sing the intro to that song. I have no idea how this shit unpopular show. I actually thought the show was okay. When I say things are shit, I'm just being sarcastic. Just like when I said EliteAri was shit. Actually, he is shit. Yeah. But they had it. Somehow they got an Oasis song. I forget what it's called. I have it on my phone too. Wait, how does that one go? You wouldn't recognize that one at all. But it's some obscure Oasis song, but none of them are obscure because they sold billions and billions of albums. The biggest British rock band of all time, EliteAri, you fucking idiot. And somehow Eden to the East has a fucking Oasis song is there, OP. Imagine that. Imagine if somebody had a Beatles song. Doesn't shitty fucking JoJo's Bizarre Adventure have a bunch of songs though?
I think maybe, I don't know, a bunch of characters are named after like songs, I think.
Yes, EliteAri, I read the Wikipedia page. I knew all the references, unlike you. I'm a real JoJo's fan.
I've watched the anime.
He doesn't even read.
Actually, most of it.
Miller sent me the list of references to try and get me to watch JoJo's or read JoJo's, but I said, well, I already read all the interesting parts. Shine on you, crazy diamond. That's crazy. But anyway, Chainsaw Man, Shitty Isa chapter. Am I going to start reading things now, EliteAri?
Go ahead, sure.
How do we get on Oasis? Oh yeah, Fujimoto did a whole thing that was a reference to it. Spoiler alert. On a television, did you tell me to start reading? I wasn't listening.
Yes, go ahead.
On a television program late last night, Chainsaw Man revealed his human form, although he did with his face, although he did his face with a hat. Did. There's some words. His handsome looks are causing a stir. I'll tell you what. Supposedly phone calls to the Chainsaw Man Church from prospective members are currently surging. Jesus Christ! You want to read the rest of this, EliteAri? Additionally, because the
Additionally, no, I got
self-proclaimed
this guy. I got this.
oh,
Oh my goodness.
EliteAri
You're
sucks
taking
at
away my
reading.
limelight here. Additionally, because this self-proclaimed Chainsaw Man did not transform on the program, some are calling his claims into question. All right, go ahead.
Isn't it funny how he's handsome, so their thing went up because the girls like him or something, but Isa doesn't like him. Yeah, but Isa didn't like Denji because he was ugly, and it's all a big conflict.
Right.
Isa
Yep.
loves Denji.
Well, you don't really know what he looks like because the hat, right?
Yeah, but he's
Crazy.
cute and stuff. You can see it. So Isa loves Chainsaw Man, right? I guess we're getting ahead of ourselves. Isn't that what Makima liked? But she doesn't really like Denji.
Makima liked her Chainsaw Man. I guess everyone
Chainsaw
likes
Man
their
Black,
version of someone.
obviously. Use the correct terminology. I
Yeah,
remember this
Black
chapter.
Chainsaw Man, yeah.
Yeah, just Black Swordsman. I like that guts, and the other one sucks. That's making fun of common berserk sentiment, EliteAri, that don't like guts when he has emotions. You see, that was very funny, indicative. That reference to Chainsaw Man, it tied into everything.
But we like Griffith with emotions, right?
We hate Griffith. We hate Ciclet most of all. And those guys he debated today won.
True.
You're supposed to give extra insight into that and say no or something.
No, it's true. Ciclet got destroyed. It was embarrassing.
What's the name of the show called? Smugcast? Is that what it's called?
I think it was Smudcast, maybe? I don't know.
Friend of this stream,
go to Ciclet's Twitter. I'm sure
rape
he tweeted
apologist
something.
Ciclet was having a debate about whether or not Griffith did something wrong on some thingy today, and he was trying to get us all to watch it. EliteAri is a simp loser idiot, so he watched it, but I'm not watching it, alright? I don't watch debates. Anyway, Chainsaw Man is pretty. How did that relate to... I was making a Black Swordsman thing, and you made it about Griffith, because you're cringing like Griffith. Shit character in D tier. Did I put him in E tier? I don't remember. One of them.
No,
There's no way this stand-up guy is Chainsaw Man. Funny she calling him a stand-up guy, but he's a liar and stuff. But also, Isa doesn't like them pretty boys. Chainsaw Man is stupid and crude and simple-minded, but he saved my life multiple times, and she's blushing a little bit. And then the next panel, she's blushing again. Is Chainsaw Man truly your prince in shining armor? Says the TV, but it's actually Isa's thoughts as she looks over. No, it was actually Euro saying that. Forget that I said the television. And they're making fun of her. She's getting confronted through a paper-thin emotions leader, and it's funny. But I hate Isa still.
So do you feel like you're Asa in this situation? Because you also think that Chainsaw Man is like a stupid and crude and simple-minded man?
No, Chainsaw Man's genius, and I love Denji. I thought you'd go in the other direction when you were saying, like, this is why I insult you all the time, but I'm secretly in love with EliteAri, so I do all these Isa things.
Right.
You're supposed to call Isa a tsundere and then me a tsundere and say that Asuka's my favorite character and say that's why I should like Eris.
What is a tsundere? I got no idea.
Oh, we got to talk about that afterwards, so don't spoil that for the stream. But it means you're mean and you deflect and you insult the people you like and you don't insult the ones you don't like, or whatever the opposite of whatever the first thing I said was. Because you're scared, EliteAri, like Isa.
Right. Or like Yoru, potentially. Who's eating a piece of bread, Kyle, and it's giant. Look at that giant piece of bread. Isn't that crazy? Oh my god.
I hate this dumb fucking eating.
Greatest panel of all time.
EliteAri, they love idiots eating things that look mildly
It's
cute
so
and mildly funny. Is a layer 1 Chainsaw Man joke, only like the layer 3 jokes. Like, we'll get to some later. Oh, wait, we won't because Denji isn't here, so we have to stay with this shit Isa character. Isa has a bunch of layer 3 jokes. We're going to get to some. That's very good, right, EliteAri? We're going to get to them. Why is the bread in the... Okay, I never noticed that the bread was big. Now I kind of like this gag. It's is so a big piece of bread. Look at this fucking container of bread over here. What the fuck is this? Why?
Yep.
Why is the sink? I guess I've never been in an apartment. Well, I've probably been in an apartment. I've never lived in an apartment.
I think that's the Japanese thing.
Yeah, why is the fucking... Well, I'm moving on to this thing. Why is the little... what do you call this? The stove and the sink and the same thingy here? That's a little weird.
Yeah, that is weird. I don't know. That can't be a thing usually, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Is it a Japanese thing?
I
don't know.
No
you
idea.
live in
it's probably.
or something.
Well, I think the thing with Japan is that they've got like very small apartments, right? Because of like a lot of people living there or something. I don't know.
Yeah, Tokyo's the biggest city of all time or something. Embarrassing.
Yeah. Do we know what city this is? Oh, I think we do. I
think they've said Tokyo.
Is this Tokyo? Yeah.
Is it Tokyo 3? Do you know what Tokyo 3 is from, EliteAri?
Oh, that's an Evangelion
Oh my
reference,
god, he's
isn't
so
it?
smart. He's so good. He's such a genius. Um,
Yeah.
you know, I probably told you this before, but until like I was like 16, I didn't realize that people lived in cities.
What do you think happened there?
I thought people
Like,
just went to
what is?
work in the city. I was like, there's no way people don't live in
Huh.
like houses in the suburbs. And then I realized like most people live in cities. More than people that live in
Yeah,
suburbs, probably.
I could imagine. Maybe I thought that at some point. I don't know. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Listen, I've been to a
Because it
city
is
like 10
like,
times in my life. Leave me alone.
oh yeah. Well, I live in a city right now, so you know.
Yeah, in an American city, he's flexing on us again, chat. Don't listen to him.
Yeah, you can walk around everywhere. It's great,
Did we finish our
and they
point about
don't
the
wait
bread?
for the stop signals. Yeah, the
What stop
bread's great. Look
signals?
how big it is. Look at the trash in the background as well, Kyle. Isn't it
Hey,
great?
she lives like a slob. Girls, they're all disgusting. Don't let the prettiness fool you. Yuko smirking and stuff. Yes, perhaps he saved your life, but he's my mortal enemy, and I plan to kill him. Get it? We got some conflict going on here. One of them likes him, one of them doesn't. What is going to happen?
Mm.
How could you fall in love with Chainsaw Man of all people? And then she does the over dramatic "I have not," just like every dumb tsundere character. It's very cute.
Mm-hmm.
Um, She's blushing again in self-reflection. It's not like I like him. Remember, that's a funny line because there's liking it and then liking it again. Now, who knows if that's the case in Japanese, but it's probably funny too. It's just he's saved me again and again. All right, let's talk about this, EliteAri. Saving you. Why? Imagine if some dumb girl saves your life a bunch of times, EliteAri. Are you really going to be in love with her?
Well, if she paid attention to me, I guess. I don't know. I would
True.
just fall in love
If
if
she
she
talked to
if
you
she
one
cared about
time,
me.
yeah.
Yeah.
I guess could be just be a difference in gendered thing. Put your red pill hat on, EliteAri. You know these girls, they like being
All right.
protected or some shit apparently. So maybe that's what's being tied into here. She's a fucking devil for fuck's sake. She's what do they call them? A four horsemen of the whatever the fuck. She don't need protecting. She kind of sucks hard. She's never even had a good fight. Maybe she does need protecting.
I mean, I don't know, that aquarium fight was pretty cool. Well,
I
I
already
think
forgot
it's
about it.
just the fact that he's a superhero, right? He's like famous and like, imagine if
They love
Wonder Woman
clout too,
saved you,
EliteAri.
Kyle.
You
Oh my
truly
God. Or
are a
if,
red
or
pill.
what's her name? Black Cat or whatever? Oh my
Oh
God.
my god, Black Cat,
Wouldn't
how
that
did
be
you bring that
crazy?
up? What's happening?
No, I'm just saying, imagine if she saved you like a few times and you'd be
But
like, oh,
she doesn't have to
she like
save
cares
me.
about me
I'm
or something.
already in love. What the fuck?
Right,
But
right.
only
Well,
90s
that's
cartoon Black Cat. Felicia Hardy, EliteAri. My goodness. Oh my god. Sometimes she's an evil, mean Black Cat girl, and then she's nice, a rich girl. Oh, EliteAri.
yep.
Isa
So you're
ain't
just like
rich.
Asa.
We just, yes. That's been the through line here, and it's funny that I dislike her so, right? And I love Denji.
Mm.
What a contradictory fellow I am, huh? You fall for men so easily, Asa. She's just like me, but for women. Oh my goodness, she's blushing again.
Mm.
Yoru, are you in a good mood or something? Normally you fly into a rage when I say. I just remember what the next line is, and I'm already laughing at it, giggling. I remember. So much a good word about Chainsaw Man here. War draws nigh. She said it like a fucking idiot because she's an idiot. That was funny. She's giggling, but it's also evil because war's coming and she's happy about it. But it's funny.
I agree.
God,
Yeah.
I explained Chainsaw Man so well, EliteAri. I'm getting better at this.
I think Yoru is the best, I don't even know how to say it, comedy character in this, like, part two, maybe? I don't know. She's so,
Denji is around.
well, exclusive to part two, I guess, like a new character introduced, because she is so, like, she's never
Naita.
done anything, serious. No, I think Yoru is funnier. Um,
Naita sits on people when they're passed out, specifically Isa. That's funnier than
yeah,
this.
but that's just really cute, and, like, it says more about her personality than it does her comedy, you know? Yoru is just a comedic genius, basically, but unintentionally so. Kind of like Kelly Jean, I guess, from if we're talking about Destiny. If
What are you
anyone
gonna
is a
say?
Destiny viewer, she's like the Kelly Jean of this part too. I don't know. No one's
God,
gonna
everyone
understand that reference.
EliteAri likes, he tries to put in the same box. They're nothing like each other. Also, I thought he was gonna say, that it's just like Yoshida, and then we were gonna remember our great classic battles about
Oh
that.
no,
But then I don't remember if you
not
were
at
on the
all.
side that he wasn't a comedic genius or he was, and let's just not really litigate that. Relitigate? Can you
Yeah,
spell
let's
that
not
word,
go
EliteAri?
there.
It's pretty big and long.
Yeah, it's I don't.
R E
Kyle, I can't
L.
spell with my mind.
Yeah, neither can I. You ever try to spell a word out loud and you have no idea what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, I always when they ask me to spell out my last name or whatever when I'm on the phone, I'm like,
Oh
oh,
my
did I get it
god.
right? You know?
Chat, you
Right?
don't know it, but EliteAri's last name is 17 syllables long. It's fucking
Yeah.
ridiculous.
It is what it is.
I just checked that I was recording because I got nervous, but we're recording. It's all fine.
Right, good.
Falling Devil's mere presence, temporary reverse gravity, and several. All right, can we establish this? How the fuck did it do it all over the world when we were just in one city? Did it just happen? Does it go through the Earth, like through? Because the Earth is like round and stuff. EliteAri, have you heard about this?
Mm.
So
Yeah.
like on the opposite.
The Earth
side,
is what creates the gravity. Yeah.
No.
I got no idea how this works.
The devil makes
Maybe
the
she,
gravity, obviously. So if you got Tokyo up here, right? What's on the opposite side of the world to Tokyo? Probably like Argentina or some shit, huh? If you're speaking in a ball.
I have no idea.
It's probably the ocean, huh? Since 95,000,000% of the Earth is ocean.
It's not Australia, because that's like a 7-hour flight or something. It's like really short.
That's like right next to it.
Yeah.
So what's my theory here, that it was opposite ends? Like if she's standing on one side and she pulls the gravity, what if it went both ways? But that doesn't make any sense. That'd just be water, EliteAri.
Yeah.
So how is London upside down too? What the fuck? Did she shadow clone jutsu herself? Do you understand that reference? It's a Naruto reference, EliteAri.
Yeah, that's Naruto. Yeah, I think what she did was made the moon denser, so it pulled people away from the Earth because the moon was so dense, or something.
Remember when Piccolo blew up the moon?
Yeah, I do. That was unhinged.
No, you're supposed to say, remember when Master Roshi did it, and it was cooler because Master Roshi did it first.
Well, that was necessary. Yeah.
Did they get it back later? What happened after Wait, how did it come back originally?
I have no idea. I haven't seen all of Dragon Ball. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, you're a hack fraud idiot.
Toriyama forgot. There you go.
So he Kamehamehas it, and then do we wish it back at some point? Probably not, huh? I think they just forgot about it. Or is the Piccolo destroying it thing, is that just filler maybe? Because it is one of those training things, and they go on forever. But I remember liking them. And then later, Vegeta has a fake moon. So the Earth just doesn't have a moon from then on. I feel like we reference the moon later. In GT, aren't they fighting on the moon against Baby? You know GT.
No.
Where they fighting?
They're on like this twin planet. I think they bring like a planet to like Earth or something, and there's like a twin, and they go there, and it's like New Yardrat or something. Not Yardrat, New
Oh yeah, because Baby is a turbo thingy or whatever it's called.
That's
used to be on Planet Vegeta. I thought that was filler shit too, because King Kai has that exposition one time.
That was good shit, right?
Science versus the monkeys. Oh my god! Remember the Saiyan saga, EliteAri, the greatest time of our lives.
Yeah. Remember the Baby saga? Oh my god, so good.
Yeah, we did.
Anyway, Chainsaw Man, Chainsaw.
You know that Android 17 shit is like 3 episodes long. Isn't that crazy? I remembered it being a whole lot.
Yeah, it is crazy. That used to scare
like
me
an
as a
old
kid.
man, and they kill him, and that's not cool.
Yeah.
They wish him back afterwards, probably, huh?
Yeah, probably. And then remember they would making all these trivial wishes, so the Dragon Ball's cracked. And
yes,
that was it.
Black Dragon Ball or something. I remember.
Yeah.
Remember how it sucked in GT that Krillin just hadn't seen Goku in like 20 years and they just meet up? Shouldn't they be seeing each other often when they can instantly transmit and stuff? That's annoying. They always do that in Dragon Ball. I guess that's life, right?
Yeah, it's teaching us an important lesson about
kid, I hated
friendship
it, but
and stuff.
now
I don't know.
I appreciate that sometimes you just grow apart and do your own thing, and then you see each other once every 20 years, and my goodness, it's just like it was yesterday. How profound.
Yep.
Do you ever watch that?
Like imagine
oh my
when,
god, EliteAri! Remember when I made you watch that
no.
shit Endless Stress video about Doctor Who, and you talked about the actual point of the video?
That
or
was a
something?
great
like
video.
A fucking moron. Yeah, remember that?
Yeah.
It was I actually liked that you talked about the point of the video.
I want to make a Chainsaw Man video like that.
Shut up. He made a video called The Accidental Profundity of Dragon Ball or something. I have seen that.
Oh
yeah, I watched it on stream.
Because I know, you said it was like the greatest video ever. So I was like, yeah, I'll watch it.
Okay,
no, too late. I've seen it.
Because I just called Dragon Ball profound, EliteAri, so I remember that video exists.
Yeah.
But that video is like Dragon Ball's so shit it accidentally was profound or something. So maybe we don't like it because we do like Dragon Ball here. Remember when Dragon Ball Z Abridged made all those jokes about the tides killing people and the moon and stuff? Aren't we hack frauds for just reiterating that point for 5 minutes like we just did just now?
Yeah. But we tied it into Chainsaw Man. They didn't tie it in.
Yes, she was fucking with the moon, EliteAri says. We'll see if that pays off. They should have explained.
Yep.
They should have done a Devilman thing where, you remember when Zenin, it was all over the world and we saw every city except for any Australia ones because it was 70s and Japan didn't know Australia existed. Actually, JK, they tried to bomb us 30 years before that. Remember that, EliteAri? Darwin under attack. That's not cool. Now, What was I saying? Oh yeah, remember when Zenon was over all the different cities? They should have done that with the darkness devil, but they didn't. So now I'm left thinking, oh yeah, they did do all over the world or something. They're lying to us, saying that happened.
Don't worry, it's coming, Kyle. The Great King of Terror will descend and we'll get the same
Yes,
vision
he will
across all the
literally be
cities.
Zenon. What if it is
Yep.
Akira Fudo, bro? Crazy.
It could be Satan, like in this like world. We haven't met like a Satan-like figure, have we?
What if he's blonde? What if he's got Griffith hair, bro?
That'd be crazy.
It's Akira. No,
Anyway.
not Akira. What the fuck's this idiot's name? It's Denji's father. Remember that? How that was disappointing, and we bring that up
No,
all
it
the
could
time?
be Denji's mother.
Oh, yeah, so you don't know about
That'd
the
be
mother. She
crazy.
died. She was coughing. Doesn't Satan
Yeah, she's
die or
coughing up
something?
blood.
The Mother Mary? Remember that
I
Beatles
don't know.
song? No.
All right, enough singing. All right, we got so much to get through, Kyler. Right? This is
We
the
don't got
greatest
shit
chapter
to
with
get
us.
through. These are dumb chapters. All nations suffered damage and simultaneously became poorer. Oh yeah, this is the one of the. Let's explain how war doesn't really work like this way. We're gonna pretend it does. When humans want
No, it's
money, they
true.
go to war, and once they do, they'll all remember and fear me. Now war is coming, but it's not because fucking we're running out of money. Though it's also funny, and it's like a layer 3 Chainsaw Man thing. If you get your strength back, won't you need to not need to kill Chainsaw Man anymore? Dumb fucking ass idiot. Of course I will. I will use my renewed strength to kill him. Look at her face. The old Yoru's face over here. I don't think I said Yuko once, you fucking idiots. Why are you
Have you
making fun of
seen
me?
The Emperor's New Groove?
What did EliteAri just say to me?
Have you seen The Emperor's New Groove, the movie, the animated movie?
No.
Okay. Well, I guess for anyone listening, if you've seen The Emperor's New Groove, when I'm hearing Yoru give this speech about war and how, like, of course, I'll use my renewed strength to kill him, I picture Yzma talking with a high-pitched, like, cat voice when she gets turned into a cat and how she's going to, like, take over the world and kill Cusco and everything. That's what I'm picturing here. There you
Isma's
go.
the mermaid from Berserk, EliteAri, you fucking idiot.
Right, sorry. No, she's an
Now-
old woman who, like, does terrible things.
Was she a mermaid at all?
I don't know. Maybe
you
in her
just said she
youth
was a
she was
cat.
like beautiful. Well, she's not a cat. She's like an old ugly, probably one of the ugliest persons I've ever
She's a
seen
cat
in
lady.
animated thing ever. No, she gets turned into a cat because she like drinks something. It's crazy. Anyway, sorry about that tangent. Let's go back to.
Wait, I had something
Yoru.
to say about the tangent, but I forgot. It was going to be funny and inclusive.
Who do you picture? What does Yoru sound like?
Oh,
to
I've
you
seen
when
this
she's giving
fucking
the
scene a
speech
million
here?
times, EliteAri. Don't pull your one reference out of the thing. This is a
Oh,
joke
no.
I've seen a million times. Remember when I say that all the time? And sometimes you get mad?
Yeah. But only when I care about it, like Mushoku
And only
Tensei.
when
Not
I'm
in this
using it to
case,
say
'cause
something
I don't care.
generic. But Chainsaw Man knows because it's
Yeah.
seen that joke a million times and it's on layer 3. Rishoku Tensei is doing some things, but we're not talking about that until next week or something. Second episode sucked. First one was good. It's time you got your head out of the clouds, Rudius. Forget he ever saved you, Rudius. Except it's like she. No more Mushoku Tensei references, EliteAri. You're obsessed. Now, Isa's doing one of these weird Chainsaw Man remembering panels that's always kind of ugly, but I guess that's kind of the point because it's like fucked up and stuff. You agree?
That's a funny way to put it. Yeah, I didn't think about it like that because it is fundamentally like a really just an amalgamation of a mess of things going on. But,
Yeah.
yeah.
'Cause,
It's
yeah,
ugly, but I like it. Yeah.
We've seen that. I think Denji had a moment like this, and I think somebody else would have too, and maybe Aki. But yeah, where they just cut out a bunch of them. It is weird, but yeah. Also, she's blushing again. It's cute. I didn't say that. Oh, and then Yuko yells no flashbacks. That was funny, EliteAri. That's kind of a layer 1 joke, but it's
Yeah.
funny. I told you to forget it. How can I help it? The memories well up on their own. Lamau. Another meta joke. Then don't think, fool. And then the best joke in the chapter, EliteAri, Sentimental Drive, written by Isa Mitaka in the same font as the written by Fujimoto or whatever that hack's idiot's name is on the title page. The day we oh my god, I'm gonna get through this, EliteAri. I'm not gonna fuck up once.
You got this. Sing it like a poem.
No more singing, you said. The day we went on our first motorcycle ride, I felt your body heat for the first time. Your head was a chainsaw, yet I couldn't deny that your warmth was human, that of someone alive. In retrospect, every time you saved my life, my body's cold as can be, as frozen as ice. Although I'm doomed to always end up all alone, you always come to my rescue. That much I know. Now, this doesn't rhyme. I thought poems were supposed to rhyme, EliteAri.
No, that
Probably
kind of
hard to
rhymes.
translate it, huh?
No, I think they did a good job. Well, what I heard was that it was initially a song or something in Japanese, but it got translated into a poem in English. But maybe that was just some Twitter misinformation, you know?
Yeah, Twitter's
But I think it
always
rhymes pretty
misinformed,
well.
you know.
Sounds like a poem when you read it. Sounded
Not
like
all
you just made
poems
that
have
up
to
on the spot.
rhyme. That's what you were supposed to say back, you idiot.
Yeah,
I was
but all the
setting you
good
up.
poems rhyme, you know? What's the point of a poem if it doesn't rhyme?
Maybe they did the
It's just words.
AABC and then AABC, remember? You remember that from poem class in English?
Yeah, I like the you know, the fancy word for that, yeah.
I can't tell if you're
I have
making
no
fun of
idea
me
what
for
it
not
is.
remembering a word. But
No,
okay.
I don't know. It was like prose or something. Not prose, I don't know. Some pattern, you know, English. I hate English. Let's go ahead.
English is the best,
I love writing
obviously.
essays though.
Essays suck. I hate making videos. Fuck, I was going to say 50 things about this, but you're talking about English class, you moron.
Sorry.
No, I
Yeah.
forgot.
Poem. It's just the greatest thing ever because it's like, well, I guess it also ties back with the flashback thing. You know, it's like no flashbacks.
Oh, I was gonna do
but no,
another
here she is breaking into a poem.
Yes, I was going to do another Remember Devilman thing when Tare and what's his name? Susamu, they're singing as they walk back and then his mother shows up with the dog. I just edited that into my video. That's why I remembered it. But there's a little panel of them singing and this doesn't look like that. There's no musical notes around it, so it's a poem, EliteAri. That was Twitter misinformation. That's what I was going to say. Also, we're hitting on this Fujimoto prick, just like me, likes hugging and stuff, body heat and stuff. That's very important. He brings it up every time. That's why Denji doesn't want to kill himself. He likes to cuddle with with Nayuta and the dogs. And then Isa likes the body heat stuff too. Isn't that incredible? You know, some people don't like hugging and stuff. You're probably one of them, right, Alita? Are you fucking idiot?
What do you mean by don't like hugging? Like in what context?
Well, this is a very romantic context. Other hugging. I'm not hugging dudes out here, EliteAri. But girls and stuff.
Why wouldn't you like hugging? What's wrong with hugging?
Well, some people say, like, no, that's like the worst thing. Get away from me. Don't hug me. No cuddling.
Oh, like the Doctor in Doctor Who. Yeah, sure. I always thought that was a meme. I didn't think people actually think that.
Yeah, I think some people eat that. Do you think they just don't like Chainsaw Man? Do you think when they get to the end of Chainsaw Man Part 1 that it doesn't just resonate with them on a massive level where they're like, yes, this is the meaning of life, the only thing that gives life any pleasure?
No, actually, no, because those same types of people would not go against the mass of people who say Chainsaw Man is like the greatest thing ever.
True.
So they wouldn't dare oppose
I
that
hate
idea.
those people and they're probably dumb. So they'd agree because dumb people agree. You know, herd mentalities. We read Devilman. We know about that. God, I love Devilman.
Yeah.
On the Chainsaw Man, I guess. Don't recite some embarrassing poem. It's a poetry eating, she screams. And then Fami's here. You're eating that plane, question mark. Fami likes eating. That's funny. All right. Great little build.
How is she here, Kyle?
She just appears, EliteAri. That's her thing. We've established that at this
point. I feel like there's more to it. I don't know what it is, but like, she appears here. She seems to have knowledge about like Denji that she shouldn't know. Like, what's happening?
I'll tell you what happened. She fucking walked in the front door, and these two fucking idiots were monologuing at each other, and they just didn't notice.
Yeah, that's probably.
She's hugging the big box of bread, and by box I mean bag.
Yep. She's the famine devil. She's probably hungry.
Yeah, she's always.
Oh my god! Oh, I thought I saw a calendar for a second, but there is a calendar. Oh my god, Jesus! You know, here's the number 7. How did I miss this? I guess it's not translated. That's why I missed it.
What's the 7 mean? Is it July? It's July right now.
It is. It actually could be July. Because it's either June or July right now. Yeah. Because the King of Terror descends in the 7th month of 1999 or whatever. So.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
But the number 1, I don't know. I'll have to think about this. That is interesting that it has 7 because you feel like he would have specifically chosen a number there.
They just don't write July on calendars anymore. They just write 7.
No, maybe it says July, like blocked by the speech bubble, and then it says like 7. You know, for all the dumb people who don't know July is 7. I wonder what the thing on the right of that calendar is, like in Japanese. You know, what if it's like a fart chart thing as well?
Maybe it's a chores thing too. You know, Isa's got to do the chores, and Yuko's got to do the chores.
Yeah.
Except she's a spirit leader that doesn't work. You idiot.
Well, actually, that's another thing about Fami. How she can see both of them is an interesting aspect, I guess.
Because she's the sister.
Like, is she even? Wait, does Fami even exist? I guess she eats the food. That's dumb. I was gonna say because if she could just be a mental projection, which is why she just appears here, and why she can see both of them who don't both exist physically. Why she knows about Denji because maybe she can appear in Denji's mind. But then how does she eat the bread? I
She's
don't
gonna
know.
punch somebody at some point. You're gonna be proven wrong. But then it's just mental
Yeah.
self harm. Oh my god, you can go anywhere with this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably not. I don't
All right.
think so.
Well, and I don't think so either. But you know what? It just crossed my mind when I saw that calendar. All right.
And then they both go, Gua! Did I do that right?
Yeah.
When did you get here? They're EliteAri. They don't understand. Bunch of fucking idiots. Can I eat this? The door is locked out. Oh, they destroyed my theory. The door is locked. How did you get
Maybe
in?
they think it's locked.
And they just true. Look at these two fucking idiots. I like how they're in stereo with the Gua panel, and now they're both trying to fight over here. And then she just repeats, "Can I eat this? What's her deal? Famine. What do you want? Can I eat this?" It's pretty clear what she wants. I'm here to grant both your wishes. Now they're listening. Our wishes, yeah. Can I look in your fridge? Leave it once or I'll kill you. Is this Ice or Yuko? No, it's Yuko. You can see the little scar, maybe.
Yep. Your.
I liked it funnier when I thought Isis
Wait.
said "kill yourself."
Oh no, sorry. It could be. I don't know. It's ambiguous, you know. Yeah.
They could both say it, and it would both be funny. What a great middle ground. Oh my god, it's an inside the fridge shot. These are great. How do they do these in movies, Lita? You ever think about that?
Yeah, I watch Better Call Saul. All right, they do way more complicated things than a fridge shot. All right. My God.
Okay. Well, there's no need to bring that up. Isa wants to help change.
Yeah, they just flex every episode.
Yeah, shit show, right? I dropped Breaking Bad after 5 episodes because it was shit. Isa wants to help Chainsaw Man. Yuro wants to kill him. It's possible to choose both. You see, because they're different things and stuff. We're getting into it. Now, this implies that she likes the Denji part. We're going to get to this. Or unless you want to jump in now.
Likes the Denji part?
Well, because remember, she's like, you like the Chainsaw Red, which is the Denji Chainsaw Man, but she wants to kill the Chainsaw Black, which is the Pachita Chainsaw Man. So remember earlier when we were having discussion about how she only likes Chainsaw Man, like Makima, but Makima liked Chainsaw Man Black.
Right.
So she's not on Makima's side.
I guess my reference to Denji here was going to be about how Denji wanted to choose both when it came to Nayuta and being Chainsaw Man, and how us is being faced with the same situation here about choosing both, you know?
Huh. But it's Isa and Yoru.
Yeah, just like there's Chainsaw Man and Denji, or like Pochita and Denji both inside each other, you know?
Yes.
I don't know what's going on. This is definitely intentional, I think. But I don't know how it ties together and how this all leads to the Great King of Terror. Maybe us, because there's Asa and there's Denji, and then there's Yoru and there's Pochita. Maybe Asa and Denji will get together, you know, as a couple, and then Yoru and Pochita will get together as a couple.
Yes, they're gonna kiss. This is great.
They go on a double date. Yeah, it'd be great.
I love relationships. Sounds good.
All right.
Sorry, I tried to burp before I could continue reading. Isa says how. She's still looking in the fridge, all nonplussed. It's pretty cool. At the moment, Chainsaw Man has given up on fighting devils to lead an ordinary human life. Fucking loser Denji. I thought he just said Lamau no. And that was our whole discussion a chapter and a half ago, but that wasn't true. The problem is that Chainsaw Man's own heart prevents him from being an ordinary human. Now, that's an interesting line, EliteAri.
I feel like it's pretty straightforward. He has the heart of a devil, so he can never truly be a human.
Well, no, I thought it was Puchita because it's about the pledge, right? Puchita, even if he tries to have a normal life, Puchita won't let him. Is that the implication here?
No, it's that is something that I do wonder. It is a little bit confusing when I read this because Makima had a certain interpretation of how Pochita's contract works. I went back and read like chapter 1 or whatever when he makes the contract. And it seems that the contract was as long as Denji lives out his dreams, then he can have Pochita's heart. So basically, he will be able to keep living on as long as he lives out his dreams. Makima's interpretation was that Denji's dream was to live a normal life. So as long as Denji thinks he can live a normal life, then he will have Pochita's heart.
But we're more so learning, and I guess it ties into the thing at the end of part 1 where he's looking at the TV and he's like, "No, a normal life won't do. I want to fuck bitches, lots of them, not just one, 10 girlfriends." I think he says 15. So that's why Makima was wrong, and that's why she died, because themes and stuff, you know?
Yeah, so I feel like what's going on at this point, like at least basing it on that and basing it on the most recent chapters, is that Denji wants both. He wants a normal life, and he also wants to be a superhero who is like adored by all. Now, what does that mean for his promise with Pochita if he's like not certain of what his dream actually is, you know? I don't know.
Denji just wants to be happy, EliteAri, and that's impossible. You keep reaching to things. We talk about this every time with Chainsaw Man.
Yeah.
Fuck, I had a more profound point. We're talking about profundity a lot. What a funny word. What was I going to say, EliteAri? Ordinary hearts. Oh, we've never actually seen Pochita and Denji have, like, any sort of real conflict. But we keep speculating about it with this dumb Fami girl. She doesn't know anything about Pochita and Denji.
Yeah, probably not.
It is funny. Do you think we'll ever get that? They've never even teased that. They're like, Pochita's just telling Denji, oh, don't look at the door or whatever. But it's cute little Pochita. And then he's trying to help Power come back to save him and stuff like that. He's not doing nothing wrong.
Yeah, I can't imagine those two. Yeah, I can't imagine them ever having conflict. Yeah, I just can't imagine. Unless Pochita wants to... No, I can't. Kyle, I can't even entertain the thought. Yeah. They're never going to fight, ever.
Pochita's his dog. Dogs don't bite their owners, EliteAri. We know this.
Remember that time he cried because he went home and Denji wasn't there and he was like, oh no, what do I do? Kinda. Remember that? You know what I'm talking about? It was like chapter 1 and Pochita was like...
Wasn't Pochita the one that wasn't
Oh yeah,
there?
Yeah, exactly. Denji went home or something and Pochita wasn't there and he couldn't find him and then he went back home one day and Pochita was there crying and it was like, oh, that's why they'll never fight each other.
Fuck up the 4 devils of the apocalypse or whatever the fuck we're fighting.
Yeah.
That was important stuff. Even weakling devils can become powerful by eating strong devils. Those who are feared. It's why devils are constantly after him, trapping him in a cycle of violence. They're saying Denji won't be left alone ever. Also, yogurt's written in English here, EliteAri. You'll appreciate that. And milk. To appropriately label those items, unlike calendars. Many of Chainsaw Man's church followers were saved by Chainsaw Man. Isn't that crazy? How many of these fucking idiots did he save? And why they're males? We don't save males here, because fuck men. Kill all men, you know what we say here, EliteAri.
No, never.
That's why there's so many women in his thingy, and why the pretty one is getting more sign-ups. Well, I guess they would all already be women, so they wouldn't have to sign up. I don't know what I'm saying here. We want to save him, save this time. What? We want to save him this time. Oh my goodness, that's what Sakura says to, like, Naruto one time. And then there's somebody here with a Hunt Chainsaw Man sign, because war's coming. Didn't we say something about a war happening last time, and we were like, oh yeah, we're geniuses, and then Yuko basically said that we were right this chapter? If only we remembered all the things we predicted so we could brag about being right afterwards.
Oh my god, Kyle, that reminds me.
You know when right.
Well, no, I definitely didn't, but I thought I did, because there's two things going on here. I guess when what's her name, Fami is like, oh, you want to kill Chainsaw Man and you want to love Chainsaw Man or something, and you can do both at the same time. I was like, oh my god, time travel. There's going to be 2 versions. They're going to split the timeline. There's going to be like a good Chainsaw Man and a bad one or whatever. But no, I was completely wrong. But I got so excited again when that happened.
We were going to get a pause moment where Mikasa loves. Oh my god, that's a spoiler, EliteAri. You can't say that. When she loves and then she... You know what that
I don't even know what you're talking about, so that's good. If I can't figure it out... No, I know. Actually, I do know what you're talking about.
See, she did both. Wait. She loved and did a Yuko want to. There's no way you can't figure that out if you're fucking watching this. Just read the... There's like 4 chapters left, you fucking illiterate morons.
No, wait for the anime. Wait for the anime. I'm watching the dub as well.
EliteAri won't be watching the dub. He's lying to you all. Imagine liking the Attack on Titan dub. Literally the worst dub of all time.
Yeah, imagine waiting 6 months for the dub to come out for this special episode. My god. Crazy.
See, EliteAri's subtweeting Blindwave right now, but he's the biggest fucking Blindwave simp you ever meet in your fucking life. But that's besides the point. Oh my god, do you see Film Buff was back, EliteAri? Were you happy?
I was happy, but he's very bad at when he shouldn't make commitments on timelines and stuff. It just never happens. I can't believe it. But you know what? I'm proud of it. I like his content.
Now
right? Film Buff, if you're listening, which is not.
Fuck EliteAri.
He wouldn't dare. You're a walking spoiler, Kyle. He wouldn't go near you. My god.
Well, I was saying because I always promise that things are going to come out. Like I said that video will come out tomorrow, but it's not going to come out. So you're making fun of me by making fun of Film Buff.
No, he's much worse than you.
I mean, maybe. I think there's still videos that I promise. Where's that Edda Black Lagoon video, EliteAri? I promised that one like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Not coming. What about that Griffith video in that tier list I promised? That one hasn't come out either.
I think these are all coming, all right? They're all coming. I can feel it.
And neither one of those videos are coming. Now, what else was I going to say? There's something about the something.
Time travel.
Oh my god, there's a whole film buff Ava video I haven't watched yet. Episode 10, Magma Diver, a classic episode. It starts with a boner joke and ends with a boner joke. Thermal expansion, Lamau. Do you remember that one, EliteAri?
No.
Asuka goes into the fat suit because she's got to go into lava, and then Denji has to pull her out.
Oh, I do remember lava. Yeah, I do remember that.
But you don't remember the boner joke in the pool.
No.
And then in the hot spring, it gets hot, and Denji's like listening to Asuka and Misato apply lotion to each other across the wall, and he gets a boner.
That's terrible.
Also,
God,
Asuka
I
lets
hate
slip
Evangelion.
that she's EliteAri, and she's in she already graduated high school, even though she's like 14 and she's a genius. But she was failing the Japanese things because she couldn't read the questions because she can't read Japanese. So everybody thought she was stupid, but she's actually a genius because she's the greatest character of all time.
Right. Okay.
And then Rei
So she
doesn't
has
get in the pool because she
A
can't
180
get in the water.
IQ.
Now that's characterization.
Why can't she get in the water? Is she
She's
like
a clone
does she
EliteAri? She'll
melt?
dissolve or something. Maybe that's kind of
Really?
an indication. Oh my god, even in an earlier episode where they're at swimming class in actual school and not at a little thing with Asuka and just the Ava pilots, she doesn't get in the water either. She's just in her swimsuit and she's sitting near the corner, and you think it's just because she's Rei and she's a loner, but she can't get in the water, EliteAri.
That's so sad. Imagine
Oh my
not being
God,
able
so
to
many-
get in the water.
So many Evangelion references. Remember that shit fourth new movie when she's in water all the time and then she melts later in the movie, disproving my whole theory here? Remember how she doesn't like to eat meat, and that's like good
No.
characterization? You watched that video, right? Remember that one? Remember when I made a video about Rei?
Yeah, I do remember that.
What the fuck are we talking about? We're
What
hunting
about
down all
viewers? Are people listening right now? Do they know anything about Evangelion or Attack on Titan or whatever else we're talking about?
They fucking better, I'll tell you what. I tried to start reading again, but you cut me off. We're hunting down all the devils in town so that he won't have to fight. Is Fami still talking, or is a fucking TV talking here?
I think it's a TV.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh
right?
no, that has to be Fami.
But this one
It's the
above
next
it doesn't
panel.
make any sense. Maybe many of the chains. Oh no, that's her. Oh, she's saying as them when she says, "We want to save him this time." Like she's making fun of them. That's like what they say. There should be quotation marks here. We're hunting down all the devils in town so we won't have to fight. So are the people saying that, or is Fami doing that?
Now I'm confused. I don't. Initially, I thought it was the people, but now the way of reading through it, I'm like, it's obviously Fami.
Because the people don't want
'cause
Chainsaw Man to live a normal
it's-
life, and they wouldn't know that he's trying to anyway, because they think this fucking idiot over here is Chainsaw Man.
Yeah.
No, it is Fami. If
I'm
everybody
scrolling
forgets
through.
about Chainsaw Man, he'll grow weak as a devil, and then he can live an ordinary life.
Yeah,
Right?
but maybe the people are so open-minded and they want him to live
That's
a
such a
normal
that's
life.
such a Chainsaw Man twist. Is like the people are all pretending they don't know who Chainsaw Man is, and they're like in on the joke on Denji, and at some point it's gonna be revealed like, we were just trying to make things happy for you, bro. And it'll be
I
like
wish.
a
That'd be
message about
great.
how people come together to make somebody's life good or something. Probably not gonna happen, but that feels like a
Miller
Chainsaw
would
Man
not
movie.
like that. Yeah.
Miller doesn't know what to like until I tell him to. No, that he actually does the opposite of
Right.
that.
All right. So it's Fami saying this. All right. Let's
yes.
move on.
Isa's still doing shocked face over here. I want you to join the Chainsaw Man Church and fight with us, Isa. Well, that settles it, EliteAri. Why don't you just tell me about that speech bubble? And then she says, why? Somebody who's been saved should want to return the favor, Lamau, because they're all savior fucking porn thingies. What if nobody in the Chainsaw Man Society just likes Chainsaw Man? They've all been guilted by Fami in this conversation that they've all had individually into thinking it's their moral responsibility to pay him back. That'd be funny. Save Chainsaw Man, you must be joking. Even if Isa agrees, I refuse. Funny, Yuko, nonsense. Is it the red Chainsaw Man you want to fight, Yoru? Excuse me. And now we're getting the explanation. Isn't it the black Chainsaw Man? She's got fucking pictures, Lamau. And then Yoru says, oh, she's figuring it out. She's getting schooled here. What a dumb little girl. Black Chainsaw Man and red Chainsaw Man are not the same person. I'm not surprised you didn't realize, since we sisters have no interest in faces, human or devil. Now, Miller was going on about how this was interesting because Makima smells people. Remember that? That was a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah. That was like the whole resolution to part one, Kyle. Remember that?
Yeah, he
That's
was
how like
hiding in
Denji
the
beat her in the
ground or
end. Yeah.
something. He cut him with a chainsaw. Remember that panel? No, that was sick. Panels and art and stuff we
Hmm.
like. Shitty powers about faces or something we don't care about. So what are they talking about? You can't see faces? What are they, fucking stupid?
Yeah, like well, Makima would smell people, right? Um, I feel like Yori just doesn't care. She's
Just
like, oh,
look at
it's a
his
dumb
face and
human. I'm
recognize
not gonna
him.
look at them.
When this whole
I guess she knows it's a devil. I don't, I don't know. She just doesn't care.
can't she see? Why doesn't she just look
She's
and
dumb.
figure
It's
out the
Yoru.
difference?
It's Yoru. Come on.
Yeah, she's stupid, but Fami's implying that she's also stupid, but she's not. She's smart. She's got pictures. You think she drew that?
No, no, that's a photo, Kyle. I know a photo when I see one.
Okay.
You can tell
I
by the
trust
framing
Hillary,
and
yes.
the.
That is true. Maybe she did a border. And it's going
No,
out
no,
of the
no.
border
That's
over
definitely a
here
photo.
like a sketch mark, almost like this is a
Remember,
manga or
this is the
something.
90s, so she'd have to like get a disposable camera and like go to the place and like develop it or whatever. It's probably a
I
slow
wasn't alive
process.
in the
And I don't...
90s, you fucking moron.
Oh, you were. That's
Uh,
true. Yeah. Well, I neither was I. I was, but like I was like 3 or something.
that's
But
a
I
lie,
still know the
EliteAri.
history.
You can't kill 3-year-olds because they're not alive yet. Uh, that was an
No, they're
abortion
definitely
joke,
alive
I
and they're
think.
conscious. Yeah,
Something.
yeah, he was.
If you want to fight Black Chainsaw Man, you'll need to turn Red Chainsaw Man back into an ordinary human. So this whole what do you call that? I nearly said hypocrisy. Hypothesis. It's false.
Yeah, hypotenuse.
They're not gonna get
Yeah.
Puchita out of there by having Denji live an ordinary life. Oh, part of an ordinary life is fucking Isa. This is gonna be great.
Okay.
Don't you think so? You gotta have a
Maybe.
girlfriend in an ordinary life, right? Oh, what if
I
your precious Isa
yeah.
into kissing him and stuff? That's funny.
But they already almost kissed. Remember the night? Well, they did kiss, right? And then
No, that
Nayuta
was
stopped
Yoru,
it.
you cheater.
Yeah, well, she pressured Asa into kissing him. It's like what you just
Well,
said.
that was to get his guard down, but now it's going to be
Sure.
to weaken him or something to get Puchita out of him because Puchita hates kisses.
That'd be really funny. So what is the logic here? So I guess I don't know what the logic is. How would you separate the two? I guess what Fami is saying, Fami's probably lying in this situation is probably the first thing. But assuming she's not lying, then she's saying that if
She's saying that if
I don't even know.
Denji lives an ordinary life, Puchita's going to ditch him because he sucks and is lame and boring. Which is fundamentally opposed to what
Yeah.
Makima thought, which was that Puchita only will stay with him if he lives a normal life. Which I guess that's interesting.
Yeah. So I guess
But
what
where's
she
Fami?
really
How
is
does Fami think
thinking...
she understands this? How does she know our boy
Yeah,
Denji?
so because she can read minds. She's working with the Justice Devil, and the Justice Devil can read minds. That's probably what it is. But
I'm going to beat the fuck out of the Justice Devil one of these days.
I guess what she really is thinking or deceiving is that she says if you want to fight Black Chainsaw Man, you'll need to turn Red Chainsaw Man back into an ordinary human. So what that means is that she's gonna
She's
Black
gonna
Chainsaw
separate
Man,
the two.
Pochta. No, she's not separating them. She's just gonna have Denji turn into his Black Chainsaw Man form again. That's what she's basically saying. And then these two don't really understand. Like Yoru and Asa don't know that that's what's gonna happen, but Fami does, right?
Oh, so you're saying she's going to trick him, but that would go back on her promise
yeah.
that they would both get what they want, because Isa can't be in love with dickhead Denji over here, Red Chainsaw Man, if Black Chainsaw Man's there, because then Red Chainsaw Man would be dead.
So maybe this all ties back to our massive confusion we had when we did our part one final volume discussion or whatever, where we didn't understand. Well, I guess I didn't understand you. I think you tried to explain it, but maybe now I understand. I don't remember. But Denji rips out his heart or whatever, and Makima gets the heart, and it's revealed that Denji is now a human in his little body without Pochita's heart or something, and maybe that's what's going on. Because remember in that whole part, right in the graveyard, it was like there's a Chainsaw Man, Black Chainsaw Man, and then there's actual Denji Chainsaw Man. So maybe whatever happened there is what's going to happen again, but I never understood that part, so I guess I'm not going to understand it again. So
No, I
I
feel
don't
like
know.
I didn't understand it, because then Miller was like, no, he's still Puchita when they're fighting, even though he's talking like Denji, because you can see because his arms are Black Chainsaw Man instead of Red Chainsaw Man. And that seemed to be true. So it was like Puchita doing a Denji impression or
Yes.
something. And then
I think
Denji
that
popped
was
out of
what
the
it
ground.
was. Yeah.
But that's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard, and Chainsaw Man fucking sucks if that's true.
No, I feel like when we went through it, I feel like I was satisfied with whatever explanation I was given, but I just don't remember the explanation. But that is ideally what Usa and Yoru want, right? They want a Denji and hiding in a grave, and they want Pochta being like Pochta. So however that happened, I think that's
But
what
Pochita
Fami
was
is
being
telling them.
Denji.
Oh, we'll do this. Maybe Fami misunderstood that situation. Maybe she learned about it and she thought that, oh, if this is what happened at the graveyard, maybe I can do it again by making him live a normal life. I don't know.
Yeah, and the resolution is proving me right and saying that's not what happened. Dumb Miller, which is Fami, and then we're going to stab them.
Yes, that's it. We solved it.
That solves all my issues. Hold on, I'm yawning. I can't read. The Chainsaw
Man that Usa wants to save, and the Chainsaw Man that Yoru wants to kill are different beings. Join the Chainsaw Man church, and you can help each other. And then Yoru face, and then Usa face, and then, but why should we trust you?
Good
then,
question.
Fami says, yeah, indeed, a very good question. And then Fami says, you were secretly, wait, no, Usa says, you were secretly manipulating things that time with Yuko and at the aquarium, and this Chainsaw Man church is totally fishy. Also, could you not leave my fridge open? That was a good joke.
See, if I would have read that, that would have been a funny joke. But now that EliteAri read it, that was a shit joke. And for that matter,
right, go
that
ahead.
Chainsaw Man on TV was a total phony too. Now she's sure. Correct, he's a fake. A double to protect Chainsaw Man from devils. And then Isa's got her mouth agaped as she's blushing again because she knew that she didn't like this. Because even though she thinks she doesn't like that he's simple-minded and crude and stuff, she doesn't actually like pretty boys because she's not like other girls. She actually likes the crazy Denji dude. So she's blushing again because she was proven right and that she doesn't actually like a pretty boy. You understand, EliteAri. You don't have to trust me. I'm asking you to trust the church's followers. That's not a good idea. They're honestly trying to save Chainsaw Man. So do they know? What the fuck's she saying now?
Well, they're trying to save him by getting rid of devils. Well, I guess we haven't got to that point yet. But keep reading.
Oh, I guess. But yes, Isa's looking at the TV. In other news, it's a cute little news reporter girl.
Little what?
Today, in the early hours of the morning, a member of the Chainsaw Man Church defeated the Carpenter Bee Devil. Now, that's a funny name. That had infested an apartment building here in Tokyo. See? It's fucking Tokyo, you moron. Infesting apartment buildings like pest control. That's funny, EliteAri. This female high school student. Isis in high school. Stop saying she's hot, EliteAri, you fucking pervert.
Oh, wait. Why, firstly, I never said that, alright? Or maybe I did? I don't remember. I don't think it's the case, alright? Let me go back. Black Chainsaw Man, Red Chainsaw Man? Do you know what that's a reference to, Kyle?
The Black Swordsman?
No, Spider-Man and Venom. The red
Oh my
Spider-Man
god, I
and the Black
love
Spider-Man.
It's a Black Cat, actually, and Red Cat. No, Red Cat sucks. We don't know
not at
that
all.
is.
Not at all.
Oh my god,
Isn't
it is
it crazy
Venom.
how we've been talking about Spider-Man this whole time, and Fujimoto was also been thinking about it, and here it's all coming
Everybody's
together. Kyle,
thinking
you
about
predicted
Spider-Man always. You ever realize that?
this. No, I hadn't thought about Spider-Man until actually yesterday. I thought about Spider-Man because I rewatched Civil War, and he was in that. But
Yeah, he's
before
not
that, I
watching
hadn't
DGOT HK. He's watching shit Marvel movies on his shit fucking something. I don't even know why he's doing this shit. It's fucking embarrassing. But besides that, I was saying something about Spider-Man. Oh yeah, Superman fucking sucks. Batman's for fucking nerd loser idiots. Don't go watch The Dark Knight, you fucking loser. All right? We like Spider-Man. We like every Spider-Man movie. Sam Raimi ones suck. Andrew Garfield ones are good. Tom Holland sucks. So we like them all. And Spider-Man's so cool. Everybody's just thinking about him all the time. Attack on Titan stole the Spider-Man moving system. My Hero Academia is stealing covers. And Chainsaw Man's stealing everything. Berserkerama, just Venom. Everybody's stealing Venom. Venom's so cool, EliteAri. You ever notice that?
Yep.
Second
True,
best
just like
Spider-Man
Pochta.
villain. Who's the best Spider-Man villain, EliteAri? Carnage, and even cooler Venom. He's red and stuff. Oh my god, that's the
Yeah.
Red Chainsaw Man. Denji is Carnage. He's a serial killer and stuff. But actually, I wasn't going to say Carnage. I forgot that I like Carnage more than Venom. I was going to say another Black Cat joke. She's a villain sometimes.
I don't know much about Spider-Man, alright? I know her
Watch
from
the
the
90s
game, the
cartoon.
Spider-Man 2.
What
All
game?
right. Spider-Man 2 for the Xbox or PS2. I think she's in that. You like
Yes.
chase her for a long time.
Yeah, I think those are missions, but she's not hot, right? Watch this fucking cartoon, and only watch select episodes that are rearranged into non-chronological orders on DVDs you can buy, because that's how I experienced probably
Right.
about 35 out of like the 60 episodes of that series. And I pretend I saw the whole thing. One of them's got all the Black Cat episodes together, and it doesn't really make sense because I'm pretty sure they're out of order. But there's one time they're trying to break into an apartment. He kisses her and then thingy, and then he's trying to date Felicia Hardy in one, and then MJ's dating him in the
Mm.
next episode because it's all out of order, and MJ dies at some point, but she doesn't actually die. She got sent to another dimension and never comes back because you can't kill people in kids'
All right,
shows.
all right. So you're
That was the
saying that this
punchline.
female
All you
high
had to do
school
was wait
student
2 more
is
fucking
making
seconds.
headlines for defeating over 10 devils this month alone, despite not being a devil hunter. Now that's a punchline.
She's a volunteer, right? It's admirable. Isn't she paid with the believer's money? How to put it? Quit playing devil hunter. I think I fucked that up. That Chainsaw Man church member, Isamitica. I heard it wasn't Chainsaw Man who defeated the Eternity Devil at the aquarium. It was actually Isa. How the fuck do they know that? Fami's been telling people. Someone said they saw her fight a devil at school too. That's Yuko. Remember that. There's even a report that Isa Mitica was in the apartment building that the cockroach devil destroyed. That's true, EliteAri. Maybe all of Chainsaw Man's kills were actually Mitica's. Isa Mitica, and Denji's got his Chainsaw Man shirt on because it's funny. And Nayuta's looking at him like because she's cute and she's in this chapter, so it's a good chapter now. This is interesting, EliteAri. What do you think? Denji, he loves these dumb girls. He's always simping. What if we're switcherooing things here? Now Ice is the simp and Denji hates this bitch for stealing his fucking credit.
That did not cross my mind at all. Well, I
That's
feel
the
like
only
okay,
thing I was
definitely
thinking.
Denji's not happy here. That's the thing that crossed my mind. I don't think Us is gonna be like in love with Denji now or anything.
She already is.
Yeah, but I don't think it'll be because she's like a hunter now and she's like, oh, I'll save you or something. Maybe, I don't know. I guess you could do the whole
No,
story
I
in
don't think
reverse.
that's happening.
I think this is just there's two things. I think firstly it's leading to the conflict that'll lead to the Great King of Terror descending. I don't know whether that means like those two together will like fuse together or they'll like have sex or something that'll lead to the Great King of Terror, but somehow this conflict is leading to that.
Holy fuck.
Well, that if they weren't like high school students, that would be what I would think. But I feel like he
Casca
probably
baby
wouldn't go there with
thingy.
it.
It's gonna get corrupted and stuff in the womb because they're evil, both of them. Uh,
Yeah.
This fucking dumb king of the
Yeah.
whatever you just said, the big bad that's coming, he better be fucking
The Great
funny.
King of
'Cause
Terror.
I'm sick of this fucking plot bullshit. And all I'm thinking about is all the funny jokes of Denji flipping off Isa as she tries to flirt with him and says, "Fuck you, bitch, you stole my credit."
Mm.
That's what
Well,
we're really
we got like a
for.
million possibilities for what the Great King of Terror could be, so I don't know.
You better have a
We
dick
still
on
haven't
his
seen
head,
the Justice
literally.
Devil, believe it or not.
Uh,
Unless that guy was the Justice Devil.
Man, he got so many funny justice
But yeah, okay,
puns.
wait.
What if he's just got an American
Yeah.
flag on and he's retarded? We don't say that word here, EliteAri. That's what I think the Justice Devil should
Which
be.
American? Yeah, true. God, what was I gonna say? Oh, Us is gonna become Chainsaw Man, and then Denji's gonna die, and then from part 3 onwards, it'll be like every part we get a new Chainsaw Man,
Shit
and that's what it's gonna
idea.
be.
Ice dying.
I think I said this all the way back in our first discussion of part 2. I was like, "Yep, Us is gonna become Chainsaw Man." Here we are. Finally, my vision is being realized.
If we're getting rid of Denji, Nayuta better be the main character or somebody's dying. That's a death threat to Tatsumi Fujimoto. From me. Tell them I'm joking, EliteAri.
Mm.
For legal reasons.
Yeah, you're just joking.
I'm telling you.
Okay, so how about in this? I got one more question for you. How in the second last page, where it's a nice giant page of the Great Usa standing atop the Carpenter Bee Devil thing, what is her weapon? What did she turn into a weapon here for this to be like a sword?
It reminded me of
thing,
something. I can't remember if it's like a Razafan weapon or something, but yeah, I have no fucking idea. This is some weird looking bullshit.
Okay, cool.
Well, do you have an answer?
I have absolutely no idea. I just know that she turns her possessions into weapons, but I can't think of anything she possesses that this looks similar to. But I feel like if you're Fujimoto, you definitely make it something so people can figure it out, But I have no idea.
It almost looks like something, but I can't. Like a paperclip or something? And then there's like, because it's got to be stupid, right? That's not a good thing.
Yeah.
It's the last paperclip
She doesn't
her
own
mum
much.
gave her before she died, right? That's funny. Remember that gag? But I think it was about pencils. No, it was about the uniform, and
Right.
that's when you were thirsting over a high school girl, you fucking sicko. Um,
I don't think I ever did. I think this
were
is
we
you've
even
just
doing
formed a
reviews
false
at that
memory.
point? I don't think we were. Um,
No.
yeah, oh, when we caught up, you definitely said it there, sicko. Yeah, I got no idea
Okay.
about this fucking weapon.
All right. Let me go through my notes then. Oh, actually, no. You monologue here. What else have you got? I'm sure you got some other thoughts here about this ending.
No, it's gonna be funny that Denji
No, I'm
hates
sure you
Isa
do.
now, and Nayuta, why isn't she better get her own chapter next chapter? None of this fucking adult bullshit. Also, I feel like I bring this up every time, but it's funny because in wrestling, you're not allowed to wear your own shirt because it's pretty lame. You're supposed to wear your friend's shirt, but Denji just wears his own shirt because he doesn't care that he comes off as a big fucking loser wearing his own dumb fucking
Hmm.
shirt. But it's also additionally funny because people don't know that he's Chainsaw Man. There's no way your
Where
notes
does
aren't up
Denji's
now.
power come from? No, no. I've had them up the whole time. This is not a note, but it is interesting how Chainsaw Man is so popular, yet he hasn't gotten weaker at all, like noticeably, right? Um, like why is he? Who fears him so much? I guess all the collective fear of all the devils is what makes him so powerful. Maybe.
I forget about this fucking fear makes you stronger nonsense. Denji is cool and funny, so that's why he's strong. Because remember we came up with the
True.
Monsters Inc. scenario. We already explained this, EliteAri. Being loved or something makes you stronger than being feared.
I don't remember this, but that is a genius
Remember
idea,
in
Kyle.
Monsters Inc. how they do the
Um,
switch at the end where laughter is more powerful than scares? Because laughter is good
no, I
and
don't remember
scares.
this.
What?
Is this
Have,
the university version or the
No,
original?
you fucking idiot! At the end of the movie, remember? Boo laughs at
No.
Randall, and it fucks him up. And then the power thing goes up way, and then it switches. Mike becomes the star, not the manager, because he tells jokes. And Sully, they don't need him anymore because he's not
Jesus.
scary.
I don't remember any of
If
this. I'm gonna have to
I'm gonna
rewatch this.
kill EliteAri for not remembering Monsters Inc. And then he tells the
No.
jokes to the kid they scare in the remember the opening scene is shot like a horror movie because you don't know what's going on yet, and Sully's scaring him. But at the end they do the exact same scene, but it's Mike Wazowski making him laugh with corny jokes.
All right, I'm gonna have to rewatch it, Kyle.
Oh my
Let me do that.
god,
All right. And then I'll watch the university one as well. You love so much.
that one's great
Um.
too.
All right. Sentimental Drive. Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Can
That
you
refers
believe
to the
this
title.
motherfucker doesn't remember?
Yeah,
Go
I
ahead,
also can't. There are
EliteAri.
some things I remember from that movie very well, like that scene where Randall, was that his name? The lizard guy. He's
Yeah,
invisible, and they don't know he's invisible. And I'm like, oh my god, he's like,
yeah, he's scary,
how is he
bro.
doing? He's like a superhero villain thing. Yeah, it's
There's
crazy.
no way I've
Um,
seen that movie in the last 15 years, by the way. I'm just remembering this all off the dome from when I was 5 years old. So,
yeah, very good.
I'm a genius. Best
All
Pixar
right.
movie, by the way.
Asa wants to help Chainsaw Man. Just
Finding
then
Nemo's the second
choose
best.
both alternate timelines. We were talking about this. Oh my god. Um, what's going on with Fami and Yoshida? Right? We
Cast
didn't
2
talk
is
about
the
this at
third
all.
best. Yoshida's not
Who?
in this shit chapter.
Yeah, but what's going on? Because they're like, it seems that Fami is aware of the deal that Yoshida made with Denji, right? Yoshida told him, "Don't be Chainsaw Man, or we'll kill you, or whatever, or we'll kill Naita." How does Fami know this? I thought Fami and Yoshida were on opposite sides, but it seems somehow she knows about what's going on with Yoshida. Um, I guess public safety would know about it, and somehow she's like infiltrated public safety. Um, I don't know.
She's
I'm
just
excited to
always
see where this
around. Remember
stuff
her and
goes.
Yoshida stared at each other because they know everything about each other and they're investigating each other or something? Oh, also, didn't Miller have a whole thing about how they're probably on the same side or something? I don't remember this shit.
I don't remember, but if he did, he's a genius. Because last chapter I was talking about how they're absolutely not on the same side, so that means he's figured
Why would
something
they
out.
stare at each other if they're
Fami,
not on the same? If they're on the same side, Miller's an idiot.
yeah, true, yeah, yeah. How does Fami know that Denji has? We already talked about this. How did Fami get inside the locked room? We talked about this. Look at this. We've already knocked off most of our notes.
It's almost like we
Weakling
read every
devils
line.
can become powerful by eating strong devils, I suppose. Oh, that refers to the gun devil pieces. We didn't talk about that. I wonder if that's like implying that maybe the chainsaw devil became so strong by eating a more powerful devil.
It ate
Maybe
the
we,
forget
maybe I
things
vaguely feel like
devil.
maybe we talked about this.
And then
Yeah,
you would forget
maybe,
about
yeah.
forgetting things. Oh my god, that's why I forget things all the time, EliteAri. Because Denji ate that devil. What were we talking
Didn't
about?
someone say, I don't remember if this is Reddit, TikTok, or Miller or Minty or someone talking about how um the erase ability is coming back. Do you know what I'm, did
Yeah, it was
someone
a
say
Miller
that?
thing, I think. He said that
Miller?
Fujimoto said in an interview that was going to be shown off
Oh,
more
that's
in
right.
season 2 or
Yeah, and
something.
that I had never hated Fujimoto more than when I heard Miller say that.
Yeah, why the fuck
Um,
did he say that? And why did Miller tell me he said that? It's all Miller's
no,
fault.
because yeah, like I don't, for, I'm not sure if you remember, but I had a big issue. No, I didn't have a big issue. The greatest thing I love about Chainsaw Man might be that reveal that the Nazis don't exist.
Yeah,
Um,
it's fucking sick, bro.
but that can
Nuclear
only be
bombs.
done
What?
once. So if it happens again, it's weird, you know. I can only happen retrospectively, is what I was saying back then,
Yeah,
and
I
I feel
remember
like you
you
didn't
saying that and
understand or
thinking
you
he
didn't
was
agree with
stupid
me.
or something. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm clearly right. And if he does it again, and it's like he erases like Fami or something from existence, it's like not the same, you know. It's not the same as revealing that the Nazis never existed. So anyway, um, Black and Red Chainsaw Man, Venom reference. Look at this. I've already written everything we've said. Uh, Fami,
Think we beat
sisters,
Puchita by ringing a bell?
faces. How does that tie into anything? Wait,
Because that's how
what?
you kill the symbiote. It's allergic to sound, you fucking idiot.
Oh yes, I've seen Spider-Man 3. That was a good movie. I remember that
That
one.
happened in the cartoon before
Are
Spider-Man 3 even came out?
you sure?
Yes, absolutely. That fucking is a 90s cartoon. He fights the Shocker and the Rhino and the Bell Tower, and Eddie Brock's down there, and he's as Black Spider-Man. He's like gonna kill him because Black Spider-Man makes him violent. And then I think
Oh
the
wow.
Shocker shocks the bell or something, and then he realizes it, and then he punches the Shocker, and then he realizes, and then he rings the bell, and then it falls down on Eddie Brock, just exactly the same as in the movie. You know, the upside down shot that's famous from that movie, also from the cartoon first. They literally stole it. Fucking
Yeah,
shot
but they
for
did it
shot.
better, right?
No, that fucking movie sucks. Uh, uh, that's a generic opinion, EliteAri. Maybe I like Spider-Man 3. Gwen Stacy's in Spider-Man 3. She's pretty cool. But all those Sam Raimi movies suck, and the cartoon movie is better. It's not a movie. It's a TV show.
Remember when the Chainsaw Man anime made a reference to the Spider-Man 2 with the train scene? And then the manga also did that because, you know, the anime is based on the manga.
Yeah.
And that's all my notes, by the way. I'm done.
I think Miller said something about that too, and I was saying something about that, and every train fight scene is a reference to that because Spider-Man 2 is popular and stuff. Oh, I just got a first battery warning. How long have we been going for this fucking shit? An hour and
Hours.
7. An hour and 7,
It's
EliteAri.
mostly Ava talk.
I wish. When are we doing the Avery watch? Tell the chat.
I've already started. Just kidding, I haven't. Go ahead.
I remember
Wrap
when
us
we were
up
gonna
or
do
give us some
Madoka
more. What's
Magica?
happening
That
next
was
time, Kyle?
Oh, I hate
Yeah, we are.
speculation. It's a Nayuta chapter of her and her friends at school, and she's making everybody do stuff, but it's ambiguous whether or not she's commanding them or not. Remember that? That was like a 2-page gag that I thought was really good last time. And then they pointed
That
a
was
gun at
great.
her, pointing guns at kids. That was pretty funny in a school
Terrible. In
setting.
Tokyo, of all places. How terrible.
Uh-huh.
No, what's actually happening is now that we've seen the calendar has the number 7, which means it's definitely July. It means next chapter, the Great King of Terror is descending.
He better have
Alright.
penis, a phallic-looking penis on his head, or this fucking manga sucks.
I hope it's just well, of all the theories I've had so far, I find it probably the least likely, but I think it would be the funniest if it was literally just power, like the Blood Fiend or whatever.
They've never built up a villain. I ignored exactly what you were saying, and I think I just heard you say something about power and the Blood Fiend. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, the Great King of Terror is the Blood Fiend. There you go. And it'll look exactly like power.
They're not going to make it look... It's going to be a boy, and we're going to hate it because boys suck. Kill a man.
Yeah. No, not that. Never.
What was I going to say?
Go ahead.
About... Oh, last time they built up a villain for half a fucking manga, the Gun Devil didn't show up. I guess he was cool in the end, but the Darkness
And that was the
Devil
greatest thing
cooler.
ever, yeah.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's about EliteAri. Let me get to my fucking point, you
Yeah,
idiot.
good. Go ahead.
Darkness Devil didn't get any build up, and he was the coolest guy ever. That's the only time you're allowed to have a cool thing in Chainsaw Man, is when you don't build it up, right? We've been building this prick up. It better be undercut with some fucking funny shit. So that's why there's going to be a phallic-looking penis on his head.
Okay.
I'm just justifying it, alright? Some people are thinking, no, he has to be cool because we have to build things up and stuff. We gotta remind them what fucking manga this is, alright? I know this dumb Isa girl has been around a lot.
It could be a talking caterpillar. Like a tiny little caterpillar, like 2 centimeters long. And he like
Caterpillars aren't
smiles, has a
funny.
smiley face.
Remember in that
Well, this
DBZ
one
filler
is.
tournament? Which one? Oh, this one, the one that you're inventing. Remember that DBZ filler
Yeah, the
tournament
one
where he
on
fights
my
the Pycon dude, and there's like a caterpillar
Yeah.
dude that starts like hibernating or whatever, and he's gonna come out in 1,000 years, but they have to call off the match.
No,
because...
I don't remember.
Oh my
That's
god, that was a
great.
great gag. I can't remember if Pycon or Goku fight him. I think Goku fights him and beats him up for a little bit because he's big and hulking and stuff. Then he's big weakling and he's like, I'm gonna get you. And then he hibernates, but he was going to get him in 1,000 years. We need to do a sequel series. One of the movies needs to be based 1,000 years in the future with this prick coming out. Or maybe he's hibernating and somebody breaks him out like Majin Buu, and so we have to fight him in current time so Goku can have his rematch. What was that tournament called?
What an anime.
Do you remember the tournament I'm talking about? You remember
Other world tournament?
The Other World tournament, I think that was it. That was the coolest tournament in all of Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, that was very cool. Yeah.
No, then you get the coolest one actually next time when the Supreme Kai shows up at the World Martial Arts tournament and Vegeta breaks the punching machine. Oh my god, Dragon Ball Z, the greatest anime.
God, isn't the Buu saga just the greatest arc in Dragon Ball Z?
Yes.
Oh my god, yeah.
Agreed. How many shitty thumbnails have you seen shitting on the Buu saga? Well, they like the
Too
shitty
many.
Cell
Even
saga.
Blind Wave says it drops off. Dragon Ball Z gets shit in the Buu saga basically, and they didn't even finish it.
DBZ abridged didn't cover it, so it's gotta be bad. God Cell is the boringest fucking moron of all time. Big green moron. Moron. Imagine liking the shitty Android saga. It is pretty cool when Bulma and Vegeta
that's what we like.
That was a good part. But that happens off
Yeah,
screen.
and Android 18 and Krillin.
Oh, and you can even that happens at the end, all right? That's more Buu Saga stuff. Obviously, EliteAri, you idiot. Get with our narrative. The Bulma stuff starts at the end of the Frieza Saga. You don't even get that, you shitty fucking Android losers. Trunks fucking sucks. Oh my god, everything's bad in that shit thing. We're getting
people just like the plot, right? Time travel, you know, who likes time travel?
Really
what a lame
cool.
idea.
When Cell shows up for the first time and everybody's like, what the fuck is going on? And then there's a fucking, and then Piccolo's strong again. And maybe all of DBZ is good. I'll tell you what's not good, Chainsaw Man Part 2. So we'll be back. When will we be back, EliteAri?
We'll be back in less than 7 days because we're a bit late.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So we don't have to wait 2 weeks. That's great news. Great news. Now, Nayuta Chapter's coming any day now. Support links in the description below. Thanks.